Hello, my love. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Alejandra McCree, and I am a love and confidence coach. And on this channel, I want to talk about love, spirituality, and life, and all of those things in between. So, on this episode, I wanted to go ahead and talk about believing in yourself. And I think this is something that's super hard because we always have these like thoughts in our head of like we're not good enough, or who do we think we are to be able to do this? Like, for example, me doing this YouTube or podcast or wherever it is that you are listening, it's like, who am I to even do this? And honestly, I'm just me. I am someone that wants to go ahead and make this my full-time job on top of being able to coach women around the world. That's my dream, yes, around the world, to go ahead and find their confidence, find their love, and love themselves for who they are and where they are. And honestly, I think that we have this hard time believing in ourselves because we believe that society, whatever they say to us, of like, oh, like you have to work hard or you have to do these things. And like there's so many rules in order to go ahead and create this reality in your life, but it's not true. It's more of like, how bad do you want it? How much do you believe in yourself? How much is this dream of yours constantly in your mind that you get out of your own way and go ahead and create it? For myself, like, I have a hard time being consistent, but this is a story that I kept telling myself over and over again, and this is something that like my mom would tell me, and I mean, it was true. Those were were my actions, where I would start something and then I wouldn't finish it, and then I would have so many projects that were just unfinished. But I don't want this to be the case for my business now, because this is something that I really do want to do. This got sparked last summer when I had a wine event here at my house, actually right here in this space. And I noticed that we as women don't talk about topics that we really need to talk about. Like, forget about the nails, forget about the hair, forget about like all these beauty products, and it's just, that's irrelevant. That is superficial, and I want to go deeper than that. I want to go ahead and have you understand as to why you feel the way you do, why you believe that you can't have a successful relationship, you can't have a successful career or job or whatever it is that you want to do, or even if you're a stay-at-home mom, like why you believe that you're not a good of enough mom, because there are so many moms out there that are so hard on themselves. And I'm not personally a mom, like I've given birth, I do have 3 stepboys, and it's a hard thing. Like, having and raising kids is a whole different ordeal. So I wanted to go ahead and just talk about how you can believe in yourself, and really is just more of like how much you love yourself, to think of like, I can have this. Like, anything you want or you desire, you can think of like, I want to have this, like you can have it. Like, believing in yourself is kind of like having faith in yourself. And to me, faith is not something that is tangible, right? Because it's kind of like air. You don't see it, but you feel it. So it's kind of like feeling that you are just capable of doing whatever you set your mind to. And what you have to do is really set a like action plan. And the thing that I can go ahead and talk about this is more relationship and loving yourself, is when you get to decide, and this is a huge one, when you decide that you are worthy of love, right? Like, worthiness. Like, everybody's like, but what's worthiness? And it's really of like you feeling like you deserve something, feeling like you deserve someone, and it's coming from a genuine, very heartfelt place. It's not like being selfish or self-centered or any way, like by any means. And it's not you of like wanting to control someone or manipulate someone in any way, shape, or form. So I am like super self-conscious right now because I feel like I'm off topic and going everywhere. But anyways, I also wanted to talk about in regards to like my experience of like feeling like I can go ahead and create this business and make it my full-time income. Like, if I keep believing and keep going for this, like, I can go ahead and make my dream come true. I gotta believe in myself. And it's like, believing in myself is also taking those steps, like I said, creating an action plan of like, okay, how do I get from A to B? And then knowing that just by being me, I can go ahead and make that into a reality. So believing in myself in regards to making this happen, or when I manifested Sam, of like, I believe that there was a love that existed the way I existed, you know? So with this, it's like, yes, I had experienced negative relationships where people weren't valuing me or appreciating me, and they were taking me for granted. And once I was like, you know what, there is no way that there's not a love that exists, because I exist. This love that I have that I can go ahead and share, like, there has to be another love out there just like mine. And once I had that like shift, like, it happened and I forgot about it, and I went ahead and did my own thing. And 4 months later, I started dating Sam, and I had that belief of like, I can go ahead and have that love. So once I had that mentality shift, and that's really where it goes, of like just that mindset shift of like believing that that can happen. Another thing too, like, I manifested this exact same house. Like, I did not believe I would have a covered side fence, but that's a bonus. Anyways, I had always had this dream that I would have a home like this, like 4 bedrooms, a deck. I could have my hammock downstairs whenever I would want to go ahead and chill and read or do whatever. And I actually have a snapshot of this. I'll go ahead and share it here, where in my Facebook, like, I wrote of like, I will be owning a home in a certain time frame. I don't even remember. And that was in 2017. We bought this home in 2019, November of 2019. Like, that's how powerful we are. And like, this is the thing of like, you just need to go ahead and believe in yourself that you can happen. And yes, I understand that you want to go ahead and have it like right away, and that's something that we can talk about in another video, but you can go ahead and just start by believing in yourself. Like, it really just takes that much. Sometimes it could be a little bit harder just because you don't believe in yourself that much, and I completely understand that, and this is definitely something that we can work through. So if you are ever interested in working with me through these cycles, I would be more than happy to. So that's kind of what I've got for right now. I don't like to have anything scripted or even a timeline, which I definitely should, but I wanted to go ahead and show up for you guys. I know I have been doing a little bit of a bad job, but that's me getting in my own way and self-sabotaging, and it's just more of like pushing myself too, of like, I believe that I can go ahead and make this happen, but I can't happen if I don't show up, if I don't go ahead and create content for you guys, for you to go ahead and be like, oh my god, this person exists, you know? So this is what I have going on. Another thing that was getting in my own way of like, I felt like I needed to go ahead and have my hair done and go ahead and have my makeup and like look presentable, but this is me showing up full unapologetically myself. I don't do my makeup, and if I do, I rarely do it on like special occasions. And my hair, I mean, my hair is freaking poofy all the time, but I do love getting dressed up with like beautiful dresses and stuff. So I will go ahead and just start showing up a little bit more consistently. This is definitely a very free-flowing kind of video or chat, and I'm super excited to go ahead and be able to talk to you guys about just the things that spark me up, or things that I believe should be talked about. If you guys ever have any suggestions, just drop them down in the comments below. And if you like this video and you got anything out of it, just give it a thumbs up, and make sure to go ahead and subscribe on the podcast and on the channel. And I will have more things coming for you. So I'm super excited. I wanted to go ahead and have fun and enjoy it and not make it like just a burden and have so much pressure on it. So that is what we have going on. So thank you so much for listening and watching, and I love you. Bye.